Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. I hope that you're having a fantastic day so far. I hope that wherever you are in the world, today's been treating you well. In today's video, I am doing a Project 10 uses update, my November update, all of the products that I had in my Project 10 uses for the month of October and how much use I got on all of these products. So if you like project planning, if you like cruelty-free and affordable makeup reviews, I would say subscribe. I post 3 times a week on a Monday, Wednesday and a Friday, and I talk all things cruelty-free, affordable and project planning, all of that good stuff. So I'd love to have you if you'd like to join our little corner of the internet, but let's just dive straight on in. This is going to be quite a quick update because if you're new here, then hello. I posted 31 new videos in the month of October. It was absolute madness. I didn't get a lot of sleep. I never actually got round, I know it's like the tiniest little thing, but I never actually got round to writing down all of the products on a piece of paper and checking them off when I used them. So, I am just guessing at how much use I have out of these products. I have some empties, I have a new pan, I feel like I've made good progress, and also another product that I have decided on, and I'm decluttering. So although I haven't actually like physically written down, yes, I've used this 10 times or I've used it 11 times or whatever, I do still feel like this is going to be quite useful. I also want to start this video by saying that I'm not going to be picking any new products for in this video. I'm not going to be continuing this project for the rest of the year, but I am going to be restarting this project in January because there's a lot going on in my life. There's a lot going on off camera, and I just feel like I need to step away from this for a little while. So this is goodbye for now. But I will be back. I will be back in January and I will start up this project again. So, all of that being said, let's start. The primer that I put into my Project 10 uses was the Beauty Bay Jelly Grip Primer. I used this a couple of times, like if I hold this on the side you might be able to see the bubble moving its way along. I did end up using this a few times. I'm going to declutter this. I just don't love it. It's not a bad primer. I'm not the biggest fan of a grippy primer. If I'm wearing a primer, I want it to be sort of a nice hydrating layer underneath my foundation, or I want it to be something glowy, such as the Collection Filter Finish Gorgeous Glow thing. You know, the Charlotte Tilbury dupes. If I'm doing a primer, I want it to be something like that. I don't know why I bought this, because I know that this isn't the type of products that I like. I use this probably, off the top of my head, I can think of like 4 times when I used this in the month of October. It's just not for me, and that's fine. So I'm going to see if somebody else in my life wants this. Like, it's a fine primer. There's nothing bad with it. There's nothing bad about it, but it's just not what I go for on an everyday basis, so I'm going to declutter that one. Let's talk about the one that I have been using, which is the Collection Gorgeous Glow Filter Finish. It doesn't look like I have made any progress on this. I have used this today. I have really been enjoying wearing this how I'm wearing it today, where I actually, it looks gross, but I've been putting this on the top of a moisturizer lid. Honestly, taking I hate this packaging, just so that we're all very clear, taking like 10 swipes of this onto the top of a moisturizer lid and then taking half a pump, because it's very full coverage, half a pump of the Primark Airbrush foundation. Those two mixed together is what I'm wearing today. I've been wearing that pretty much on an everyday basis for work. I love more foundation, more makeup for an everyday. When it comes into like autumn and winter, the days are darker and I think I want more glitter. So I feel like I need more of a base. I know that that's not how it works, but that's just how I like to do my makeup when it comes into like autumn and everything. So I have been using this loads. I have also been using this after all of my base and everything, as like a liquid highlight afterwards, just dotting it on and then honestly just blending it out with my sponge to add a nice glow at the end of my makeup routine. I love this product. I really, really love it. I just hate the packaging. If this exact liquid could be in a pump bottle, I would be absolutely head over heels in love with it. Like, no notes. I love the product. I love the way that it blends out. I love the colour. I love the amount of glow that's in it. I just cannot get on board with the packaging. I know why it's like this, because obviously it's a dupe for the Charlotte Tilbury one that is packaging like this. I just don't know why you wouldn't make it better by putting it in a pump bottle. It just doesn't make sense to me having it like that. So really, really been loving that one. Absolutely got more than 10 uses out of that one because I've been using it pretty much every single day, either mixed in with my foundation or over the top. I absolutely love it. I just, you never know how much is in it. Like, there's definitely significantly less product in it now because the amount that you have to use to mix it in with half a pump of this foundation, I used so much of it last month, truly, truly. Then, let's talk about this one now because I completely finished this up. It's the Collection Filter Finish Flawless Skin Setting Spray. Didn't really do anything for me. Didn't love it, just wanted it out of my collection. The spray is aggressive. It doesn't really do anything in terms of longevity, I didn't find, for my makeup. I wouldn't repurchase it. I wouldn't repurchase any of the collection setting sprays. I have a few of them and I'm working my way through all of them because they're just nothing. Like, they're just not great setting sprays. Out of all the sprays that I have, I would recommend these ones the least. Like, I'm happy that this is out of my collection now. Another empty. Some of these products I've had in for a couple of months, so like, that's why I'm getting a lot of empties, is the Essence Multitask Concealer. So this is one that, like, you click up, like, it keeps clicking, but there's no more product coming out. When I started with this product, it was here. Then after 1 month, it was here, and now it's empty. So happy to have it out because I feel like it's quite unhygienic having that like constantly touching on your skin. I like it. I wouldn't repurchase it. It was fine. Like, there's lots of concealers that I prefer over this one. There's concealers that I have from Essence that I prefer over this one. It was, like I say, it was fine. I'm happy that I'm done with it. I'm happy that it's out. Also from Essence is this lip oil. Progress. Incredible progress on this one. It's the Essence Hydra Kiss Lip Oil. And if I hold that up really, really close, this is where I started, which, like, that's a lot of product. But in 1 month, I went down to here. And now there's like the tiniest little bit of product that's like stuck to the side of the tube. I actually just took the stopper out. I just removed that. So now, like, I have to be very, very careful that I keep this stood up because it leaks like crazy. I wouldn't repurchase this, but I do love the lip oil. There's still, I'm hoping that I can get the last of this product out before the end of the year. I did a video last week, the week before, I think, as you're seeing this, where I talked through a load of products that I wanted to finish up. I was planning to finish up before the end of the year, and this was one of them. I knew that I was close to being ready to take the stopper out, but I have now taken the stopper out, and I do feel like, you know, I use this every single day. I put this on in the morning when I am like getting ready for the day, and I also put this on when I'm like heading to bed, like when I'm doing my evening skincare routine, as almost like a lip treatment before I go to bed. It is lovely. I just wouldn't repurchase it because the packaging just leaks so incredibly badly. I have other lip oils that I sort of feel the same about the actual lip oil, but the packaging doesn't leak. So for that reason, I wouldn't repurchase this one, but I do think that it is a really nice lip oil. Maybe it's just something, I don't know. Like, it leaks even when it's stood up, so I'm not sure what's going on with the packaging. There's something funky going on with it, the amount that it leaks, but I do really, really like the liquid inside of it. Smells really nice as well, which I know does not matter, but it matters to me. So then the mascara that I put in, ignore that cat. I'm home alone and she knows it. So the mascara that I had in was the Catrice Fake It mascara. This has completely dried up now. It's like, it was already on its last legs, but it is like completely dried up now. I would absolutely repurchase this. If I didn't have a drawer full of mascaras, I would absolutely repurchase this. It lasted very, very well on me. It didn't smudge, didn't flake, but also gave really nice dramatic volume to the lashes. A lot of thickness and drama, which is what I like in a mascara. Really, really liked this one. Would absolutely repurchase it if I, like say, if I ever, you know, lost the drawer full of mascaras that I have. I really liked that one. I get on with Catrice mascaras quite well. I feel like off the top of my head I can't think of any that I've tried that I didn't really enjoy, so I like that one. I would repurchase it. The thing that I have with mascaras, and this goes for like brow products as well, if I'm on like the Just My Look website and it's 3 for 2 and there's 2 things that I want, like there's 2 new things that I want to try, something like that, I will add a mascara, I will add a brow product. Like, I go through those products so quickly that I will add something like that to get that 3 for 2 offer. It's girl math. So I would repurchase that one in that sort of situation. For the brow product, this is the Beauty Bay eyebrow pencil. I always open the wrong end. I feel like I've made very good progress on this. I didn't think I would have such a small amount left. It was, I would say it would be like maybe an inch long. I really should measure these things. I'm planning on doing that in 2025, but there was definitely about an inch worth of product, and honestly, I probably have like 2 weeks left. This is one that I probably will finish this before the end of the year if I just, you know, carry on going with it. Really like it. Would repurchase it. Would absolutely repurchase it. I like the colour of this one. This is Bark. It's more cool toned. I have dyed my hair, so it's more orange warm toned now, so I am leaning more into like the slightly warmer pencils that I have in my collection. So it's maybe not one that I would use every day, but I do like it. I do like that it's very small, like it's a very thin tip. I do like that. You can just sort of go very, very lightly and like add in those little hair-like strokes. Sometimes I do use this, like I will use a few different pencils to get that like multi-dimensional brow look. Naturally I have brow hairs, but they're very blonde, so I do need a lot of help in the brow department. So yeah, I like this one. I would repurchase it. It's another one, like on Beauty Bay, sometimes they will do an offer where it's like spend £50 and get 20% off, and if I have like £45 worth of stuff that I want, I would add this in. That sort of deal. Again, girl math. So I would repurchase this one. I did have the matching brow gel for this. I don't remember what happened to it. I think at some point when I moved into this room, which was earlier in the summer, I lost it in the move. Either that or I decluttered it, but I don't remember not enjoying it, so I don't know where that's gone. But both of those I would absolutely repurchase. I think that this is a really nice brow pencil. I would maybe just consider a slightly different colour. Like I said, this is Bark and I feel like it's quite cool toned, like quite a cool toned brown. and I am trying to keep on top of colouring my hair, so I would maybe repurchase a warmer tone. Then I'm gonna talk about this one first. This is the blush that I put in. It's the Collection Glow Blush in the shade Too Bashful. Please don't be broken. Please don't be broken. Please don't be broken. That would be so messy. Please, please, please. It's not broken. Can you tell that this is the kind of day that I'm having? I am so caffeinated, I cannot even tell you. So that is what it's looking like. And I don't know how well you'll be able to tell if you saw my video where I put this in to rotation. There was a lot more of the pattern on the actual pan. I feel like the pattern is pretty much completely gone. I don't know how deep this pan is, but I feel like I'm probably quite close to hitting pan on this. The pattern is completely gone over at this side, so I must automatically just put my brush in more at that side than this side because I can still see the pattern a little bit over here. I love these blushes. I have all of the shades that they do in these. I really, really love the finish of these. I think that they are so beautiful and soft and glowy, very, very natural looking, but you can absolutely build them up to be quite a lot, which is what I like. I don't, like I say, I don't know how deep this pan is, so I don't know how close I am. I'm not decluttering this, but I'm gonna keep going with it, but like I say, I'm not formally doing an update, like rolling products in today, but very, very happy with the progress on that one again. I will have had absolutely more than 10 uses on that one because it was just out on my table, and as I was getting ready for work, these were the products that I was using. Now, the bronzer that I picked. Let's all take a deep breath and appreciate how much hard work I have put into this bronzer this month. This is the e.l.f. Primer Infused Bronzer in Forever Sunkissed. There was no pan on this when I put it in, and I didn't know how close I was to hitting pan. I didn't know how deep the pan was, how close I was, anything like that. Look at that. Look at that progress. She is a sizable pan. That pan is like, I would say not far off like the size of a 5p. If you're in the UK, I don't know the, you know, other currency size of that. I am so impressed. I love this bronzer, like I say, I've been using it now. What I do here is my makeup. So sometimes I will do my makeup multiple times a day because that's just what I have to do. I will get ready for my day at work and use a bronzer and then come home, take my makeup off and get ready again and film it. And that's just what I do to make videos. So sometimes I'm using this like 2 or 3 times a day. Sometimes I'm only using it once a day, but sometimes I'm using a product 2 or 3 times a day, and I've been using this product pretty much every single time I've been doing my makeup. So that's why there's so much progress on this. And obviously, like, once you've hit a pan, or I feel like once you've hit pan, then it's quite easy to expand the pan rather than, I always feel like it's quite hard work to actually get the pan in the first place, but once you've got it, then you can expand on it. Does that make sense? So, huge progress on the bronzer in a lot more than 10 uses, but I knew that it would be. I knew that it would be a lot more than 10 uses, so I'm thrilled with that one. I love this bronzer. I will be very, very sad to see that one go. And then lastly is my powder. This is the Revolution, always forget the name of it, Powder Duo 2-in-1 Loose and Press Powder. Can you see how little product there is in there? Like, it's the tiniest little bit. It's actually becoming quite tiresome, honestly, to use this product because I have to get my, I don't even know where my brush is, get my setting brush and I have to like jam it into the edges of the pan now to get any sort of product on it. This is another one that I put in that plan to pan. I may as well use that. So another one that I put in that plan to pan video, I need this powder gone by the end of the year. When I first put this in, I was like, yeah, a month's worth of use. And it's been like 2 months. And now it's still not done. And I'm like, let's just give myself until the end of the year. I will be able to use that tiny little bit of product by the end of the year. It's just gonna be a lot of like jamming my brush right into the edges. Honestly, it's one that I don't even use when I'm like, you know, if I wake up late and I'm getting ready for work, because you get so little product on it now. I just need it gone. I just need it gone. So that is all of the products that I had in my project 10 uses for, these were the products that I rolled in October. And like I say, I'm giving myself until the end of the year to finish off a few of these, as well as a load of other products that I talked about in that plan to pan video. So if you want to see that, I will leave it linked up above. It will also be in the description box. So if you open the description box, underneath that, if you're watching on your mobile, underneath that will be all of the videos that I link, and it will be in there. I think I called it like plan to pan before the end of the year or something like that. I also did a video where I need your help choosing what eyeshadow palettes I'm going to pan in 2025. So again, that video will be linked. I would love your input on that one. But as for Project 10 uses, I'm putting it to bed until 2025. I will be back in 2025 with a Project 10 uses. I have really enjoyed it, but for now, I just need a little break from it. I've got a lot going on in my personal life that I feel like I need to do an update on, because life is just mental at the minute, but there's a lot going on and I just need to give myself a little break. So I'll be back in 2025 in my Project 10 uses. I hope that you come along for the ride, because it's good fun. We talk about, you know, finally finishing up products and how I actually get through the huge collection of makeup that I have got. So if you want to see that, I would love it if you'd subscribe down below. If you like this video and if you're here for Project 10 uses in 2025, please give this video a big thumbs up. But until next time, thank you ever so much for watching. Bye.